Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Well, gamers, how you doing, everybody? It is it's day 2 of the World Game already, because day 1 was yesterday. We had our launch yesterday of the World Game, which was super exciting. So on this call today, I want to share with you all the things that have gone live on Genius U, all the ways that you can see how the World Game is being played, how you can play the World Game, how you can win the World Game, and all the exciting new features. Now, Roger was going to join us today, and he may still join us yet, but he was stuck in customs, going through customs at Bali, so he was running late, so he may still join us yet, but not super sure. But I've got gorgeous Danny here from UK who's going to be joining me as well, so he's going to give everyone an update on the Global Entrepreneur Summit. So let me kick off without further ado. I shall screen share, and you should be able to, yeah, you can see my screen. All right, so here's our little group, which is World Game for Mentors, where you're watching. I'm not going to click play, but go ahead and type in here who is on this call and where you're dialing in from. So I can see who's actually with us today. So you can see I've typed in here already. Excited to see everyone in 50 minutes for our World Game Mentor call the day after we launch. So just go ahead and type in here. Let me know if you're on the call. Let me know where you're dialing in from as one of our mentors or one of our event partners. And all you need to do is, when the little button that comes up here, there's a little blue button that'll say new comments available. All you need to do is click on that blue button on the new comments available, and we can see who's here. So I will check back and see who's on the call, because I can see people are dialing in already. We've got quite a few people joining us, actually. So yeah, just go ahead and type in there. And that's in our World Game circle. So it's the World Game for Mentors. It's circle number 410. But you would know that already because you're watching this call, so you would be watching it in that circle. All right, let me show you some of the cool stuff that has been happening just since we launched. Here's the micro degree. Here's the 10x Your Impact micro degree. And let me do a refresh, because literally this number is going up as we go. Here we go. So you've got 212 students enrolled already. In just under an hour, the second step is going to be mailed out to everyone and will go live. So if you're already on this, great. If you're not already on it, let me pop this link here, just in case you haven't been able to find it. There it is. It's number 93. Roger actually built it through the micro degree builder, just like one of the mentors. So he's done it as a mentor. Oh, hi, Tanya. Hey, Jan. Hey, Karen. Hi, Janie. Okay, folks who like it, that's good. All right, so you can go in already and you can start the 10x Your Impact micro degree, and all you have to do is click on the next step. And there's a lovely picture of Angie and Mystica smiling at one of our events. And this is free, so you can be sharing this with everyone. Get them to do it just by them going and starting the 10x Your Impact micro degree. It actually clicks them straight into the World Game as well, so they don't even have to go and register for the World Game, because this will click them straight in. So Amy's been commenting, I'm the newest arrival. I love the mantra shop. Step and give back. That's awesome, Amy. Mari's put aloha. Mari here, currently living in Los Angeles. It's so inspiring. There's some really, really cool posts in here of people. And this is just on the welcome page. Oh, Sherry put this beautiful post in yesterday. I love being part of a community that truly wants to make a difference. I have the desire to make this world a better place, and now I believe I'm in the right place to do that. And she's been connecting with lots of people. She's actually been, everyone who's been posting, she's been connecting up with them. So Sherry's going to have lots of new friends. So these are all the people who've just literally gone on and already started and clicked on the welcome video. But you can go straight on to set your goals, and you can start watching this already. And Roger this is like an 18-minute video where he talks about how the World Game is going to get played. He talks about what we're going to do over the next 14 days. And he shares like how you actually get setting up your goals as well. And you can go in and actually follow these principles straight away. And you can actually go in already and now fill in, what does your perfect week look like? What will your perfect life look like? So you can see this within the next 6 months. What will your company look like? What will your personal income be? What will be the number of monthly giving impacts you'll be making? So you can go in and already start that, do the micro degree. But I can see that some of you are already in there, which is pretty awesome. Now, check your profile. You can do this while you're on the call with me here. Go check your profile. You should have a World Game badge. If you don't, that's because you haven't registered to play the World Game, or you registered to play the World Game, but you didn't use your email address, which is your Genius U email address. So if you haven't got a World Game badge, it's super easy to get one. You can either go to the landing page, and to register to play the World Game, or you can just go straight to the micro degree. So just go to micro degree /93. The minute you start playing it, you'll automatically get your World Game badge. So go check right now, look on your profile, see if you've got a World Game badge. If you have, you're in. If you haven't, you're not. And you can only start playing and having your transactions and your giving impacts and what you're doing in Genius U tracked if you're playing the World Game. So make sure you've got yourself a badge. Just by being in the circle, just by being in the World Game circle doesn't mean that you're playing the World Game. So do go ahead and make sure you've got your badge in there. And I can see we've got quite a lot of people already who've got their badges in there, which is pretty cool. But this means that anyone else who lands on your page now, they can see if you're a World Game player. You can see anyone who's joining your circles over these next 6 months, whether they're a World Game player or not, and you can be actively encouraging them and say, hey, did you know you're not playing the World Game right now? This is all you need to do. Just click on the micro degree or click here and apply to play the game so that you can play it. And of course, you can go at any time. Just go up to this orange banner, which is at the top of Genius U. It's on every page. So whenever you're there, you'll see it on every page. It's the top banner. You literally just click on that, and that's going to open up to the full landing page. So if someone's not super sure what the World Game is and they don't know whether they want to join it yet, that's okay. You can send them to the landing page. They'll hear Roger's video. They can read a lot more about the World Game on here. And of course, they can apply to join and play the game as well, where they actually fill in their details and get started. So if they're not super sure, send them to the landing page. But if they're already in Genius U and they know and they think that they've registered, but it turns out that they haven't, then make sure and send them to the registration page where they can get joined up. All right, we've got some new comments here as well. Let's see. Good morning from Celia. Hi, Celia. Hi, Jerry. Hey, Glenn. Hope you're feeling better. Hey, Marie. Hope you had an awesome event. Hey, Jenna. I did have a lovely birthday weekend. It was fabulous. Hope you enjoyed a GES morning. Rosie. Hiya. Hello, Tigers team. All right, we've got plenty of people booking in and being here today. So great to see you all. So go in and check, make sure you've got your little badge. And if you haven't, start getting it now, because your impacts will only be tracked if you actually have registered. Now, here is our World Game Mentors circle. And this is what it normally looks like. So when you log in, this is the discussions page, which you're on right now, which is what you normally see. But look, you're going to see there's a new tab that we've put on there today, and it's called a welcome tab. And this welcome tab is going in all of our circles, so you can fill this in as well. So in here now is a welcome tab. So anybody who doesn't know what the World Game is, has landed in the circle because they've just found it and they've managed to get in here, there's a welcome tab in here which tells you what the World Game is. Now, this is just for mentors. Let me just give you the link to this one as well. This is the World Game for mentors. Now, because it's for mentors, it's a private circle. Because it's a private circle, it means that people can't find this circle on Genius U. So it's not one of the circles that they automatically find when they come into Genius U. It's not one of the ones that Jeannie recommends, because I've set it to private because it's only for World Game mentors. So you actually have to be given this link and invited to join. So we invite you to join this circle if you're a mentor and you play the World Game. You can join this circle if you're a mentor and you're not playing the World Game. So you can still get in the circle even if you're not playing the World Game. Just by being in this circle, it doesn't mean you're automatically playing the game. That's really important. You've got to start the micro degree or register. But you can be in here. So we've got 159 people, as well as all of our mentors. We've also got all of our event partners in here as well, because these guys have been really helping to drive a lot of activity across our events. So they're all part of this call as well. And we're going to be splitting up the calls. We're going to actually have a second call. So we're going to go back to having a call just for event partners as well. So we're going to have one call in the week for event partners and one for mentors, but you can both come to both of them. That's the good thing. So you can come to this one, which is the World Game call, where every week, apart from this week, every week we'll be doing a specific training on how to 10x your company. Today is really just about the launch and all the new features. And then we'll have a specific call just for the event partners where you can get super focused on how to drive your event activity as well. So you get to come to both of those. So here's the welcome page. It's a welcome page for mentors. There's a welcome video from Roger. This is a different video to the video, which is the welcome for the World Game. So you can watch that as well. And here's how you play. Here's your first 4 steps. Now you enroll to play. If you don't see your badge, it's because you haven't started. So go and get started. You click here to join the World Game circle. So you can, in the, if it's an open circle, then someone can see the welcome page. So they can't see this welcome page because it's a closed one for mentors. But in the normal World Game circle, which is for everybody, they can actually see this welcome page anyway. But that doesn't mean that they're already in the circle. So they can click to join. Take your purpose test if you haven't done that already. And you can click on here and it will open up the purpose test for you. Now you can begin the 10x Impact micro degree, and it will take you straight away to step 1 on the micro degree. And here's how to play the game. Now you're ready to start playing the game. You just have to take actions, connect with someone, learn something on one of the micro degrees, join a circle, attend an event, or respond to an opportunity. And there's 2 ways to be able to win each month. So the most Genius dollars accumulated in each month. And you can click, and this will take you straight through to your mentor dashboard. The mentor dashboard is going live today. It's not live for me to show you right now. I'm sorry. I was hoping I would be able to show it to you right now. But we've just been so busy with all of the features and just checking things and things that we had to go back in and change and tweak a little bit that we didn't get the mentor dashboard live today. But we've staged it. We've checked it. It's looking awesome. I think it's fabulous. I think you're going to love it. It will go live today. So you will see that today. So you'll be able to click onto your mentor. So right now, if you click on there, it'll just take you to your ordinary dashboard, but you'll have a super awesome mentor dashboard just for you. You'll see that you've joined the World Game. You'll see that you have a Genius Dollars account. You can earn your Genius Dollars through your activity and your earnings. And the more Genius Dollars you accumulate, the more chance you have of winning. So every month there's a winner of somebody who's created and accumulated the most Genius Dollars in a month. And the second way you can win is by the number of B1G1 impacts that you give in a month. So one way is through the dollars, one way is through the impact. So the person who gives the most impacts as an individual will also have the chance to win each month as well. And you can give as many impacts as you want. Now we've just got to, I'll show you the rankings page in a minute. We've got a few little amends we need to make, Zach. It's not quite working exactly how we want it to, but that'll be done today as well. And we can see people have already gone in and given impacts, which is really cool. And at any time, you can click here and it's going to take you to the ranking page. So from this welcome page here, you can click through all these different links. And if you can't find someone, it's going to take you to this page. I'll show you this in a minute. And you can upgrade your mentor status during the World Game. Now, because you're already at the top level as a mentor, you can still upgrade to play at a higher level. So you can join one of our Partner Pathway certifications. Because you're a mentor, it's only $500 instead of $3,000. And you can choose. So I know many of you have already taken certifications, whether it's Genius Educator, whether it's Health Dynamics Consultant, whether you're now an iLab mentor or you've been a Flow consultant, or the B1G1 Impact Consultant. So anytime you can come back. And of course, you get Genius Dollars for doing those things as well. So that works really well. A bit more information about each of those. And then you can click on any of those here and just go ahead and upgrade at any time. So if you wanted to become a B1G1 Impact Consultant, you just click straight through and it's going to take you through to the payments page where you can just go ahead and do that. So all that's in there. Or you can book a call with a team to discuss one of the upgrades. So this is all now inside GeniusU. So whereas before, all of our landing pages have been outside of GeniusU and you've had to figure out where they are, they're now going to all be in GeniusU. And within the next couple of weeks, we're going to be doing this with all of our events as well, which is going to be awesome. So for the event partners and for event hosts, you're going to see all of the events and all of the pages actually inside GeniusU, which is going to be so cool, especially for city leaders. You're going to love it. You can apply to be a city leader here as well. So you can click straight through if you want to be a city leader, because that's a great way for you to generate at least $5,000 a month. And you can click through and it'll take you through to the City Circles application page, which is loading up here. You can apply to be one of our master trainers. So we've got our master trainer training coming through in July, which is going to be super awesome. And we're going to have 20 master trainers. So I'm really excited about this training because the people who are going to come through this, some of them are going to get selected to actually be presenters for Entrepreneurs Institute. And we're going to send you guys around the world to our different city circles where you're going to get to present our content and generate revenues for yourself. Some of you who are already running your own programs and running your own events, you're going to learn how to build rapport in the way that Roger does. He has this amazing way that he creates insight, sight, insight, and sight. So it's like a figure of 8. He teaches you this amazing way that you can actually create such rapport and create such learning and get people so excited that they want to take more action with you. And he's going to show you with your current content, your current events, how are you going to generate at least $1,000 per person in the room? And he's honed that over many years. He's already taught a couple of our master trainers how to do that. So 20 people are going to come through that where they're either going to be delivering for us or they're going to be using this in their own events and making their own back-end sales go to a much, much higher level than they have done in the past. So that's on the mentors page. So all you have to do is click on the welcome tab and that's going to take you straight through to that page. So at any time, if you're not sure how to play the game or you're just trying to remember something or you're trying to find a link to something, click back to the welcome page in your mentor circle and you're going to find that is in there. Now we also have, this is the World Game Circle. So this is for anyone. So your circle is a secret circle just for mentors. This is an open circle for anyone that wants to play the World Game. So anyone can come in and join this one. You guys should be in this one as well because this is like a public circle. So this one now is searchable. People can find this one. Jeannie recommends this one. It's got 199 members in there. And we keep getting, so they've got a welcome page in here as well. It's slightly different. It's similar but different. So this bit is the same here. It's like how to get started, how to play, how to win. That's the same. But then they've got information in here about what's included at each level. So someone can come in as a brand new Genius U member, or, you know, maybe they're a leader and they're thinking, well, you know, what would I step up to and what level should I come into? So this is in here and they can click through at any point. At the moment, it's taking them to a payment page, but by tomorrow, it's going to take them to an upgrade page, which will actually explain all the different levels in Genius U. So that's going to be there tomorrow. Again, we've signed that all off, and it's just a case of pushing that live. So theirs is slightly different, but it's similar but different. Now, what's super exciting for you guys, and you can do this in your circles now, you can actually have this welcome page in your circle. Not this one, obviously. You can have your own one. You don't want the World Game one. You want your own. Now, let me show you how you do this. So in your circle, because you're the mentor, you have this settings button. Oh, this is new as well. I'll come back to that. There's so many new things. So you can click into your settings button and you can click into edit your circle. So this is your circle. This is like the name, the description, the cover image. And you're going to see at the bottom, there's a welcome page URL. Now you can put the welcome page URL in here. So if you've built a landing page outside of Genius U, which is a welcome page, by the way, it will be going where in maybe in like kind of 6 or 8 weeks time, we'll have it where you can build a landing page in Genius U. That's going to take us a little bit longer to put together, but we're doing that for you as well. So but for now, you can do this. So you can have a landing page outside of Genius U. It must be HTTPS. This is really important because if it's just HTTP, Google Chrome doesn't like it and it doesn't think it's secure. So the instructions are in there. But if for those of you who are a little bit more techie, you can do this already, or if you've got some questions, you can ask Danny or I or any of the team. We'll show you how to do that. But you can have a landing page now. So you can see this is the landing page for the welcome page, which is actually sitting outside of Genius U, but you don't know that because I put it in here and then I update this page. And it means that that welcome page will now sit as a welcome tab. So you can go ahead and do that in your own circle, which means now people can find out what your circle is about, what they should be doing when they come here, like who are you? You can have all this really cool stuff in here, just like we've done. And like I said, very soon we're going to have an actual template in here, which means you don't even need to build a separate landing page. You can actually build it within Genius U. The same for events as well. That's all coming. I just need to get a little ETA from the team. And tomorrow we'll be putting all the timings together for the next lot of improves that we're building. But that's going to come very, very soon. So you'll have that for your events page and your circle. So I hope you like that. I hope you think that's pretty groovy and exciting. And you want to start using that as well. Here's our rankings page. Now, we do need to do a little bit of work on this today as well, because it's not quite how we want it to be, and the adding up isn't exactly correct. But it's here, and it's live, and you can see already. So you can see Tina has already given a giving impact. So has Danny. So has Ramo. So Suraj. Roger has. I have. And Tom has as well. So we've been in and already done some giving impacts. Let me just do a refresh in case anyone else has done that while I've been on this call. Oh, Julie Hogbin has been in. Look at that. Julie's gone in and done a giving impact as well. Well done, Julie. Thank you for doing that. Now, it's not quite right at the moment because the way this is supposed to show is the number of impacts, not the number of purchases. So I know for a fact, because I saw this being done live on the call yesterday, Roger went in and did 365 giving impacts because there was 365 people at the Global Entrepreneur Summit in Brisbane. So he did that live and it's $383, but it should actually say 365 impacts. So when you go into B1G1, they never talk about the amount of money you give. They always talk about the number of impacts you give. So we just have a little slight bit of coding we need to add in today. The team are on that. They know that that's happened, so they're going to be building that in today. So this will slightly change around how this looks today. So Tina, whilst you're at the top at the moment, I'm pretty sure Roger's going to move straight to the top because he's done 365. So it's about the impacts, not just about the dollars, but the dollars are important too. So far, we've had $555 given to B1G1, which is just awesome. I'm like so excited that we've just achieved that already in less than 24 hours. I'm not super sure what the number of impacts is, but it's going to be over 365. And our aim is to get to 10 million over the next 6 months. So this is us just getting started. So you can already go straight in and you can give straight away. So this is people. Like I said, it's going to change a little bit in terms of the ranking. This is the page that's probably going to change the most because this one isn't quite right. At the moment, all of the circles on Genius U are showing up on this page and they're not supposed to. What is supposed to happen is all the circles that has a mentor who owns the circle who's playing the world game. So you might think that your circle is in here at the moment because you can see it in there. But if you're not registered to play the world game, it'll be taken out. And your rankings only start from the day you play the world game. So you've got to make sure you're in it to win it. You've got to make sure you've got your badge. So this page will be updated, unfortunately, today. And some of your circles and your results may disappear. The good news on here is it's a cumulative total. So although it says $30,563, that's not the total amount of giving impacts, but that's the total number that we've got cumulatively. So if the Genius Test did happen to have a mentor who was running it who is playing the World Game, the cumulative total of everybody who's in that circle is $595. So I'm guessing Roger must be in that circle because his was $300. So you can see, so this is the great thing, because you'll be able to see for your circle that you lead, that you're mentoring, that you're playing the World Game, you can see what the cumulative impact is. Now, you want to get everybody in your circle playing the game. You want them to be doing their giving impacts, because that's going to keep that score going up. And obviously your impacts are going to go up because this number is going to change as well, because these impacts are not correct. So you're going to see that dramatically increasing. And for city leaders, this is a separate ranking page just for city leaders. So you're going to see by city as well. And the same thing, we just need to recalculate those numbers, but you're going to see those on there. Purposes is going to change to United Nations Global Goals. So we're just going to change that title today. And this is the one that's the most wacky with the numbers, because actually that should just say the 549, that total. So that's not correct. But you're going to see what we'll have is we'll have the 17 United Nations Global Goals, and you'll be able to see which global goal is in the lead. So which one's getting the most giving impacts given to it. And if your global goal is not doing very well, then you can go straight in. You'll be able to click on this link and go straight in and give some more. So that's all being updated today. The team are just going in and fixing all these little things that when we tested them yesterday, we kind of, in all honesty, we ran out of time. There was so much going on this week, and the team were all working till midnight and starting at 5 a.m. So it's been kind of crazy, and they've done a super job. But yeah, a couple of things we just need to tweak and change today. And here's the Genius U store. So you can actually go now to our store. Here's the link to the store here. You can go direct to our store, and you can do a giving impact straight away. So you can search. You can search by, like, is it quality education that you want to look up and see which ones come up on quality education. You can search on global United Nations Global Goals, all of them. So they're all in here. And you can just go straight in and make your giving impact and purchase that through Genius U store. And that's going to go straight through. And all of this is cumulatively being sent over to through to B1G1 as well. So pick your global goal and see what the giving impact is in there. You're going to see that this is not an exhaustive list of all the giving impacts that you could do on B1G1. We will do that eventually. So we are integrating the entire list of giving impacts from B1G1 onto Genius U. But for the World Game right now, to get it launched, we've got about 3 or 4 of each of them under each of the global goals. So you can pick the one you want to give to. It's different prices. And you literally just decide, like, okay, so I want to give a pregnant mother health boosting treatment. It's 5 cents. So I want to give 10. So just type in 10, click on give now. And then you go through to the checkout, and then your information is going to come up, and you can just proceed to checkout. And so let me do that. I'm going to go through now, see if that's going to work, and pay. Oh, it needs me just to fill in my field. I'll do that later. Okay, so you can go through and pay, and that's going to instantly go straight through onto your page. So it's super easy. So every time you're generating revenues for your business, you decide what's the impact you want to give to. Every time you're generating dollars through Genius U, you decide the impact you want to give to, and know that there's 2 ways to win. There's 2 ways to win. Anytime you can come back to that rankings page, and you can see that you can win as an individual with the amount of Genius dollars, and you can win as an individual with giving impact. So just click on either impacts or dollars, and you'll see who's at the top of the leaderboard. All right, so I think I've gone through a lot there. I'm going to be handing over to Danny. And while I hand over to Danny, who's going to be sharing about Global Entrepreneur Summit, I'm going to be checking the questions in the group and see if I can come back to answer those as well. So let me stop screen sharing now, Danny, and we'll come across to you. How are you doing? I know you weren't. I know you weren't in Brisbane, and neither was I. We were both like here, getting World Game set up. Well, you were in Madrid having fun.
I was in Madrid, yeah.
You were in Madrid having fun, but Jess is on a public holiday today, and she's been super tired working all the hours at the event. Roger, as I said, is running a little bit late, so why don't you go on ahead, give the update on the event side, and then we'll come back to the questions.
Yeah, just to clarify, you know, Madrid makes amazing sangrias, and if you haven't had one, you need to go to Madrid and have one.
Thank you for that.
So you're welcome. So very important information. You know, with the feedback at the event, that, you know, after seeing on this side exactly what was happening, I mean, amazing feedback. You know what it's like when people are in the room and they're in the zone, and they're meeting, you know, our community and being a part of the entrepreneur movement, and even just everything to do with the World Game, because that was very fun event as well. All of our global partners were there from Australia, so that was really exciting, and getting people excited about Genius School and also about Health Dynamics. And I mean, I'll share a little bit about the results, but one of the things I definitely have to say is one of the crystals said on their live meet yesterday that it was an absolute mind orgasm. So quote unquote, but I thought that it was everything that can explain what this type of event is, where it's just really about great information, great direction, great clarity, and then just like so much stuff happening at the same time, which is amazing. So results in the room. So 228 people confirmed in the room. So I think Roger did double the amount of impacts of the people.
He did 325, so he had a different number.
Yeah, different number. So 228 is the total count in the room. In terms of sales results, Crystal Circle, we had 6 new members come on board. We had 2 WDM, 6 iLabs. Again, extremely high number of Genius Entrepreneur Mastermind, so 25 sales of that. And I think Prague was 26, so I think we were just under the world record of Genius Entrepreneur Mastermind sales, which is pretty amazing. And then, from our partners as well, so Genius U had 5 Genius U services come on board, and those people would come on board and they pay a monthly fee to Genius U that manages their websites and all their lead pages and all of their funnels and things like that as well. So a lot of people really needing help with how to update that and things as well. In terms of Genius Educator, just 1 person coming on board, but that's okay. We have, we're at the beginning of the movement with that. So a lot more to be done, a lot of exciting things happening with everyone that side. Health Dynamics was great. It was really, we sold 2 things at Health Dynamics. The first was a kind of a lead-in, which was a 30-minute pulse read with Joe, and we had 22 of those. And this is the first time we've actually sold any product directly online. So we had a link where, it was bookwithjoe.com, and then people went straight in there, they made the payment, and then they booked an appointment with her immediately in the room. 28-day detox program, which is, Joe's, I think the next one is starting in September. They're running one in June at the moment. And this is a, 4-week program where you get all special herbs and things like that sent to you, and then you go through a process of just cleansing your system and getting all your skin gets brighter and all these amazing things that happen. So total in the room at this time is 1,555 per head in the room. A little bit lower than target, and it also shows, with GES compared to like the Entrepreneur Fast Track, the 1 day, like it's very different in terms of the, the rate per head compared to the amount spent as well. But that'll definitely go up because we have a couple follow-ups, and then Joe's going to be upselling to retreats and things like that as well. Just to say about the World Game, I did 2,200 impacts yesterday.
My God, Danny. So you're going to go way to the top.
When it said 7, I was like, 7.
You did 2,200, so you're going to shoot into the top. By the way, everyone, just so you know, team members can't win the prizes.
Can't win, yeah.
They can win. They can still come in number 1, but they can't win the prizes. So if you come in number 2 under Danny, you'll still win. So we can't collect prizes, but we are all playing the game, and because we're all super competitive, as you know, we all want to beat each other. And we want to collaborate with everyone in our circles to win the World Game because we want to make it a success. So you will see all the team playing, but don't worry, they can't collect on prizes.
Yeah. And just final thing to share on that would be this: there's a lot of activities happening in all the different areas around the world. In Australia, the City Circle, Entrepreneur Socials, get involved. Go and see what's going on. Just that you're much better off around people that are encouraging and bless you, encouraging and driving things forward as opposed to being all alone at home with no friends. So I'm not saying I like that, but you don't want to be like that.
That was great advice, Danny. Thanks for that. All right, awesome. Thank you, Danny, for giving us a share on the event that you didn't go to either. But there you go. We're giving you an update. So let's see what we've got through as questions, comments from everyone. Let's see. Okay, so we've got quite a few good mornings. Just a quick tech feedback. When I click on the welcome tab, it gives me an error message in both. Oh, okay. Alison, if you can just send me over some screenshots, please just email them over. Because is anyone else having a problem with the welcome tab? Let me know. If you can click on that welcome tab and just check it's all good. Hello. Google Chrome was your problem yesterday with the giving. Yeah, so Julie was having a problem to actually process her giving, so we just got her to try a different browser, and it worked. If you give via Genius U, will it link through to your B1 and G1 account? No, it won't, Karen. So once we fully integrate B1 G1 with Genius U, then it will do. That's going to happen towards the end of this year, beginning of next year. Right now, the B1G1 activity that you give on GeniusU will show up in your dashboard on GeniusU, so you'll see the amount. B1G1 will get that amount, so they have a report given to them where we're just transferring the funds through to them. They may have a way that they can update your account as well, but at the moment it's not. So at the moment it's showing on the World Game. So you've got two choices, and I know this kind of came up yesterday in the B1G1 Facebook group. You just decide where you want to do your giving. If you want to do it through B1G1 because you want it showing on your widget, then do it there, but it won't get tracked in the World Game. If you want it on the World Game, do it through GeniusU, but it won't get tracked on B1G1. Either way, you're giving. So either way, you're still giving to B1G1. Either way, you're making a difference in your company. Either way, you can still give out certificates to your clients to let them know that they've done it. You just need to choose where you want to do your giving, and you can do it on both platforms as well if you want to. So just make a decision where. But yes, we will integrate fully B1G1 with GeniusU. It's obviously a much bigger job. Other than praise and accolades, what do people win? Oh, we're gonna have some awesome prizes which we're gonna share with you next week. So every month there's prizes, there's Genius Dollars, there's programs, there's workshops and vouchers and stuff. So yeah, there's gonna be cool. And we're gonna have the halfway prizes as well. So those of you who are coming out to Bali for the World Game Conference in October, we'll be having halfway house prizes as well, and end of 6 month prizes too. Hey, Daniel, welcome. He's just come and joined us as well. Bless you, Michelle. Oh, thank you, Cindy. That was for my sneezing. All right, so that takes us over time today. So I'm going to thank everybody who is on this call, everybody who is playing the World Game. I'm super excited that you're doing it. I'm super proud to be working with such an amazing group of people around the world who are committed to making a difference. It just makes my heart sing every day. You can see how happy I am just to come to work and wake up every morning. So thank you all. See you on the inside of the World Game. Ciao for now.